Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one.
I'm not
and
gonna
on
want
that
to
play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he's got this down to the 35.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore. And he does
80 yards is on this drive.
Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Dobbins,
get in there.
into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Chaz Surratt brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. And that will take it in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mon to the air on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mon. Going for the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This will be fielded at the 17. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens will take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. They hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Mon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him.
Come on, man.
A sea of defenders
7-0.
intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Go ahead.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mon looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mon going to throw it. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mon. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And they'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
He's going to get this one down to Cook, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now Mon. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, Chuck,
Throw outside is complete on a diving effort. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll run with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Dalvin Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balance.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. This is taken in. It's complete. Big connection on that one. 38 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, what?
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by
Damn,
Harrison
I
Smith.
there's no way.
And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr., and he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Mon. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
What happened?
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mond out of the shotgun. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. A giant hole up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1-point game now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The drive starts with a completion left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cook now off the read option. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 76 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Cook now off the read option. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Cook. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Mercedes Lewis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Looking to throw. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Flush to his right.
Oh, Mark.
Throw right
Go,
side
Mark.
is complete to
Go,
Andrews, his tight end.
Go, Mark.
And they
Go, Mark.
finally
Yeah,
get him down,
baby.
but not before he reaches the 34.
I'm going to keep mad. I'm going to keep eating.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. So the big play changes the
What?
complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
There's no doubt in my mind
No,
that
I'm
not
straight
many
up.
guys in this league have had the impact
What the
that he's
fuck?
had.
I can't run.
Pressure coming
Yeah,
from
straight
the
my league.
Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a
Hell yeah, I do. I get people watching.
loss there on the 1st down sack.
I got like 30 views in my last one.
Makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and
we had good
22
games.
yards to go.
Hang on.
He's going to fire
Come on,
one
go.
deep, middle of the
No,
field.
good play.
That's going to be
Damn.
knocked away and incomplete.
I can play in like
This defense was
15
definitely
minutes.
alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready.
I got the
for it.
Ram.
They've got the
I gotta
lead
use my
fourth
fucking predictor
quarter.
tokens. I gotta do that
Maybe
after
can
the game.
expect more passes like
I'm
that
using it.
downfield.
What?
Eluding the pressure right. This one caught by his tight
Oh,
end.
that's over. Oh, man, I only used one out of 11.
Edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dominant offense in this second half.
And check.
It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Go.
Flushed out right.
Oh, my.
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a
Damn,
big
that's some
play.
bullshit.
He's able to work
They shouldn't have locked
the
it.
passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this
It looked
situation,
like 5 o'clock.
everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement.
Oh,
But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call flatline.
Hang on, Nike.
Level
Hang
in
on,
everything
hang
he
on.
does and read the clock.
I am on the verge of choking a 17-0 lead right now. So hang on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I know.
Jackson.
Go, Doobie. That's Bateman.
Caught on the
Let's go,
slant.
Bateman.
Touchdown.
I'll take it. Let's go. Come on, don't like giving people the ball.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from
good ball.
tying this game here
Good
in
ball,
the
Lamar.
final minutes. Now a big
Good
play
touchdown.
here
Good
as the
touchdown.
Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw.
Damn, that's a pick. Marlon
This is
Humphrey.
going to
We
be
got traded.
intercepted.
Damn.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
He's done.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What happened? Yeah, he's ass.
Here are the Vikings now
Pulling
to
like
start
5
their
pounds.
next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay,
And down he goes.
Nike, buy me like 40K.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
You don't got 40K? I'll say I can give you 100. Oh, you sold him?
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get
I could have got on, but I
set.
just wasn't playing.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
No!
Looking left side, and it's
Give it a
complete.
swat.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there.
Yeah, I'll
and
just take the hell
now,
out.
in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
Damn,
Let the clock
that
wind
was
down.
a swat.
Well, not totally
95.
home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, you got Akeem Hicks up to a 95?
As he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Oh.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on
That's what I was
it
thinking. I was like,
before
what are you
he
talking
could
about,
get much out of
96?
it.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Huh? Who?
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Yeah. Hang on.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Besides moving back the ball was.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position.
And he's across for the touchdown. It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Wow, I didn't even look that way for a
The
second.
field is they're going to go for 2. Now Jackson rolling to his, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Jeff Gladney.
Let's go.
And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
No, I'm playing a league game. I was just down 1 with like 15 seconds left. I just threw a Marquise Brown horsed the shit out of Marlon Humphrey and got a touchdown.
And that one bounces out of the back of the
I didn't even look his way for like 3 seconds.
Drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Oh my God, what a play. No, and my icons disappeared too, so I didn't think I was going to complete for a second. And I have no timeout, so if I would have got tapped, I would have been done.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously.
Yeah.
Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Here's 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. This game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final
What
whistle.
happened?
And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark.
Oh, he just didn't even move?
I love how you phrased it because
Did he run commit?
we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we
No.
thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Ravens, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Wow. You in a game? Yeah.
And option handoff given to third and goal. Saturday afternoon. So that you just have to first gun. And Johnny totally different.
What? Did you win? Yeah. Go ahead, invite me. I got like 2 games though. You make food and play? Then play? Yeah, I got 2 games. Yeah. Once I got 2 games to play, then I'm getting off. Yeah. Oh, that's a me invite.